There's been a race to make an electric car that can go 200 miles on a single charge and costs under $30,000. Well, it's finally here, and it's not a Tesla. The 2017 Chevrolet Bolt rolls into dealerships this month, almost a year before Tesla promises to deliver on the 200-mile, $30,000 equation.
When are deliveries? Well, they're next year. I do feel fairly confident that it will be next year. Yeah.
That's right, Silicon Valley's darling car maker just got whooped at its own game by stodgy old GM in the old world home of the automobile, Detroit. In truth, it wasn't a fair race. GM already had a big factory just north of Detroit full of 1,500 workers, capable of putting out more than 300 finished cars a day. What they've delivered is a pretty remarkable machine. So this car will go from 0 to 60 in less than 6.5 seconds. It has a top speed of about 95 miles an hour. We have a big 10.2-inch touchscreen here that shows all the diagnostics of the car. There's an 8-inch digital instrument cluster here, so you can always get a sense how many miles left till your battery's dead. It's really spot on, and it rides beautifully. What the Bolt is not, however, is beautiful. Pragmatic is probably the best word. Chevy designers wanted to sell the vehicle as a crossover SUV with lots of headroom and the driver's seat well above the road. The result is a stubby little pod of a machine accentuated by a bunch of busy design details. Chevy did need to make some choices to keep costs down. Inside, the Bolt is full of cheap plastic and rubber, and if you want to charge it in less than 8 hours, you have to pay an extra $750 for a fast charging port. Looks aside, there's really no reason to not buy this car. It's sure to win some would-be Tesla buyers who don't want to wait. The market for a long-range, low-cost electric car won't be winner-take-all. But it is for the next year or so, because there's nothing on the road right now quite like the Chevy Bolt.